How are education companies adjusting? Joining us now is McGraw Hill CEO Simon Allen. Simon, welcome. I think of you as an old school textbook company, but I know you've got a huge digital business. So what are you seeing as far as demand for both right now as the educators are trying to figure out how to open this fall?
Yeah, hi, Sarah. Well, we're proud to be 130 years old plus. You would know us as a textbook company, and we've had a lot of success with developing great content over the decades and century plus. Now, as you say, what we are really now is a digital company. We deliver the vast majority of our wonderful content online through two major platforms. Recently, since the beginning of the virus, we now actually produce about 89% of our revenue in higher education is delivered through McGraw Hill Connect, one of our core platforms. And what we're finding is really the anxiety that this has created across all levels of education, not just higher ed, also throughout K-12, is requiring an amount of structure now where all of our customers are saying to us, we need to have content companies, technology companies that we can rely on, who have the brand and the quality of material and the strength of platform that allows us to deliver all of the courseware materials in a way that they can access them from anywhere at any time. They can be assessed by their instructor at any time, at any stage of the course, and we can measure their progress so we make sure that we keep all of our students on track.
Are those digital tools as effective, Simon, as learning tools? Can they really replace going into the classroom with other kids and a teacher using the textbooks as supplements, but instead really learning online? Does that work?
There's two good questions there, Sarah, really. The first answer, can digital material and delivery, can that help and work with education provision and outcome? The answer is absolutely yes. We've done a bunch of studies again, at all levels of education, where we're seeing, in some cases, a 2-grade increase in performance if students go through the material effectively in a structured manner and then work through the assessment questions. The second part of your question, though, is critical, which is you must have great teachers. You must have really strong, focused, organized, structured teachers that engage and innovate the student to learn. The combination of both is critical. You really can't have one. You need both. You need great material delivered flexibly, because we do know that will help the outcome and the performance, but you also need great teaching to inspire students. That's never going to change.
So, Simon, particularly if we're talking about university education, where clearly the costs are much higher and the money behind many of those institutions is more present, do you think this next year will have an impact on the costs for students if we do have a year where students stay at home and that therefore just creates a bit of a rethink on how expensive higher education is?
I think it will, Wolf. That's a good question. I think inevitably there will be students choosing whether or not to attend college in the higher education space this year. We at McGraw Hill, we believe that probably around 92% of the normal influx, if you like, of students will indeed attend, therefore roughly a 7 or 8% decline this year. There are various studies that show some lower than that, some higher than that. That's our estimate. I think many of that group that go will maybe choose to go to a different institution, at least initially for the first year. They may find somewhere that is slightly less expensive to attend, and they may look at the way that the education provision is done. Is it going to be face-to-face in class? Is it going to be primarily digital? The answer, of course, is it'll be hybrid. It'll be a blend of both of those things. And students will select where is the most convenient place for them to go, given that they will probably be part in class, part at home. Where are they best able to get their material? What we found is that students and instructors really want to use the same material very, very easily and switch between both, either in a physical classroom setting or in a digital online remote setting, as we are talking right now.